US Fed just released the minute of the last meeting. The question is Tesla still bullish? I've got the 4-hour chart over here and we can see Tesla is trying to hold above 200. We saw a nice bounce from the 192, 193 area. Last time I talked about this peak in volume, that this will act as a support in the short term. This is roughly 193, 195 and we are seeing a nice bounce from this price. And recently we saw two rejections from the red 200 moving average sitting at 214. So yes, the next immediate target can be 214.15 and our second major target will be 225, which is the top part of this channel. Of course, we cannot talk about Tesla in isolation, so we will look at Nasdaq 100 also after this. But first, look at the news itself. Almost all Fed officials back, quarter percentage point hike at last meeting, minute show. So that is a nice positive development. So what I can see in the price is that this price action is actually trying to form a inverse head and shoulder pattern. So yes, a bounce from here can take us to 214 as one of the first targets, and if we see a nice breakout, then 225 is also possible. So this is a bullish pattern that is forming on Tesla. Not only this, last time I showed that this trend line is also possible for the same head and shoulder pattern. So we are bouncing from this area. Look at this, we came up here testing this trend line, then again bounce, then again tested the trend line today, and hopefully we will see continuation of this bounce towards 214. So this is another version of the same inverse head and shoulder pattern. In addition to this, you can see that the price was making a higher low, but the RSI was making a lower low, giving us a bullish divergence, a hidden bullish divergence. So these are some of the bullish patterns. Apart from this, we can see that this pattern started to form, which is known as a bull flag. So price might try to consolidate over here, and finally we might see a breakout towards the 225 target. Do let us know what you think is going to happen. The Fed minutes clearly state that most of the members were supporting a 25 basis point increase. And also don't forget to subscribe, like and share, hit the bell notification so you are notified whenever we upload a new video. So these are some of the bullish patterns that are forming on Tesla. However, quickly looking at the fib levels, we can see that the 0.5 level is sitting at 209.87. so that is around the 214 red 200 moving average. So yes, one of the first targets is this area, and for the support we have the 0.382 level sitting at 185, which is near the purple 100 moving average. So these are some of the bullish patterns that are forming. However, we have to follow proper risk management. For that, we need to know lower levels that are possible. First one being the 185 itself, which we just saw on the fib levels. The next level which can happen is around 165, 170, and this would look something like this. We are seeing this head and shoulder pattern. Maybe another retest of this area happens and then we try to bounce from here. So these are some key risk management areas. However, overall Tesla is still trying to hold the bullish pattern it was in. Personally, I think as long as we are above 184, 185, we can retain this and we might try to form some sort of a bull flag or consolidation that will help us jump towards the 225 target. Now I want to show you one interesting development on the weekly chart. If I see the fib levels on the weekly chart, look at the 0.382 level, which is sitting at almost $220. So yes, this can act as one of the stronger resistance, again telling us that the 225 area will be a strong resistance, and we have to be careful of fake outs of this sort because this will be a retest of the long term channel. Also for the weekly fib level, 0.236 is sitting at 175, so that can be one of the support levels. But again, the nice thing is the price is above the 200 and the 100 moving average, trying to target the 50 moving average in green over here. So now let's quickly jump over to the Nasdaq 100 post the Fed announcement. And yesterday we were talking about this range 12,000, 12,100. That is what the market is trying to hold today. We saw a short-term bounce from the 12,000 level, struggling to cross the 200 moving average sitting at 12,170. So yes, market is showing a little bit of a struggle. However, this was a bull flag that was forming on the Nasdaq, and we are actually at the bottom part of this channel. A short-term bounce from here can take us to 12,300, 12,250. Also the 50 moving average is sitting at 11,920 and the 100 moving average at 11,840. So there might be a wick into this area and the price might try to bounce from here. However, it is extremely important for Nasdaq to hold above 12,000, otherwise the scenario will change and the major support then can be found at 11,500 over here. Some short-term support available around 11,750, but yes, major support will be at 11,500 11,500. In terms of the 4-hour RSI, we are sitting at 41.3. So yes, further decline is possible into these moving averages. And quickly looking at the fib levels, we can see that the 0.382 level is roughly 12,000, hence it is trying to act as a support over here, and the 0.5 level is sitting at 11,745. So there's a chance of these levels to get retested. The key thing is in the next few days more economic data will be released, and of course that will directly affect the market. So if you are actively trading, please consider using proper risk management. Thank you for watching.